So guys, welcome back to this channel. Today we are going to be talking about how Governor Otti suspends health commissioner over allegation of gross misconduct. Now I'm talking about gross misconduct. What is gross misconduct? What is gross misconduct? Gross misconduct is any unethical and unprofessional behavior an employee engages in. Not only can gross misconduct harm one's relationship with their employer, but it can also warrant instant dismissal from their job, even if the behavior is their first offense. So that is why Alex Otti had to suspend this health commissioner over allegation of gross misconduct. It's a very, very unprofessional thing to do as a commissioner of health. So guys, Alex Otti of Abia State on Tuesday approved the suspension of the Commissioner for Health Abia State, Dr. Ngozi Okoronkwor, over allegations of gross misconduct. In a statement signed by the State Commissioner for Information and Culture, Prince Oke Kano, the governor, said the suspension is to pave way for the investigation of allegation of gross misconduct leveled against the commissioner. So guys, according to the release, Governor Alex Otti's action is in line with his zero tolerance policy for misconduct of any kind of misconduct, and strong adherence to the twin principle of transparency and accountability in governance to ensure that actions of appointees must at all times advance the good and well-being of Abians. So the Abia State government is committed to good governance and the rule of law, under which persons are presumed innocent until proven guilty. Consequently, the administration is painstaking in investigating and establishing facts of infractions or misconduct uncovered by its internal monitoring and feedback system. So in light of these developments, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Health, Dr. Ifeanyi Wakalo, will collaborate with the Special Advisor to the Governor on Health, Dr. Mrs. Ngozi Ozodo, to run the affairs of the ministry in the interim pending the outcome of further investigations into the allegations against Dr. Ngozi Okoronkwor. Though individual businesses may vary somewhat in defining the term gross misconduct in the workplace, generally involves serious actions that threatens the safety, health, especially health and reputation of their colleagues and the organization. So employers should discuss what constitutes gross misconduct and its repercussion in their employee handbook or employment contracts. This also protects companies in the event they do to let go of an employee. Its inclusion in the handbook or contract indicates that both the employer and the employee have agreed to gross misconduct terms, and that the organization has the right to dismiss a worker if they breach those terms. So outlining gross misconduct in writing, it also helps employees to understand what is expected of them and what would cause immediate termination of their employment.
Now let's go back to Abia State and of course to the story regarding the suspension of the Abia State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Ngozi Okoronkwor, on allegations, we must point out, of financial mismanagement. We have Chinwe Ogele, who is our correspondent in Abia State. Chinwe, good afternoon to you. Now this is an interesting development. Can you please tell us more about this suspension?
Just about an hour ago, the Commissioner for Information, Prince Oke Kano, issued a statement confirming the rumors that came out yesterday that the Commissioner for Health, Ngozi Okoronkwor, had been suspended from office. Well, a lot of false, because even the statement did not state clearly the reason for the suspension, other that it was for misconduct, or misconduct could be anything. It could be, some people had alluded to financial misappropriation or impropriety or high-handedness, a lot of things. But then that ministry has had lots of issues recently. So I think her suspension was somehow anticipated.
I mean, this is all in the realm of speculation, or let me say allegation, which will be investigated. As your report has said, she's suspended for the investigation to go on smoothly. But is there any indication as to whether there is any, veracity or truth to the allegations the commissioner is facing?
Well, until the investigations are completely conducted, one wouldn't say, because even the commissioner, the special advisor to the governor on media, I called him earlier today to ask about it, but he was like, there was no official statement to that effect yet. But people wouldn't just allude or assume that it was because of financial issues that she was asked to, step down. But then a lot of things have been happening in that ministry lately, like I did say earlier. Last week, I was actually in her office to interview her about a story I was trying to look into concerning the schools of midwifery and nursing in Abia State. But she declined, and I later on gathered that she asked the principal of the school to step down, one of the schools to step down with the accountants in those schools. So a lot of things have been happening, and some of the students who are in the school have complained about series of things, and in some quarters, people had claimed that she spent so much money during the AMPA visits. That is the time where we had missionaries from all medical practitioners from Nigeria that are in the Americas. They came to Abia State to offer free treatment. Some monies are said to have been, provided for that event, but people are saying that they were not all spent. I also heard about a pharmacist who supplied most of the medications that were used for the event, who is yet to be paid. So these are some of the things that the investigations that are being carried out right now will unveil, will unravel, and bring to the fore if actually there were claims of, or there were truth to the financial impropriety being levied against her.
All right, Chinwe, thank you very much for the updates. It's quite an interesting, though touching story. We do hope that everything is clarified going forward. But it's good to see you, and looking forward to more, revealing reports from you. Thank you very much.
So guys, we have come to the end of this video. Please, if you're new to this channel, please do well to subscribe, like, and also drop a comment below. See you guys in our next video.